Hello and welcome. We're back. We're here again, trying to stay ahead of the recordings for the week with a solo challenge prelude on. Who knows? By now, maybe the expansion is out. Maybe it isn't, and I don't know. I don't want to play either of these corps. We've played them over and over and over again lately, it feels. Them and Point Luna. Like, no, I mean, you could start Soletta. Credit Corps Soletta, fine. Start. You're gonna be fine. We're not worried about that. Solo challenge, let's go. Phobolog, we haven't played Helion in a while. Now this actually has some interesting bits to it. I don't think Phobolog is the way, and I don't think that there's something worth $25 that we want to play at turn 1. But Earth Office combined with Media Group and Space Station is already like space events. And Earth space events in particular are going to get you where you want to be. I don't think we worry about Terraforming Ganymede or 1-point animals. We've been burned a couple times recently on this stuff. And we'll grab a couple of production cards because we get 2 energy production to start with. Oh, and another points per Jovian. I mean, maybe that's a blessing in disguise. We don't know, right? So, it's a pretty simple first turn. I think it's... You just spend the energy to get the productions. Oh, we actually got more energy if required. Then we get a titanium income. Then we get our energy back up. So it's not like we got that great of a start. We have 6 heat production, a little bit of energy production, you know, some steel and titanium. No money, but we can use our heat as money, especially early on when we're trying to kickstart. We could get a little bit of city stuff going on, but again, we've been burned lately on a couple of these things, so we won't be going that hard for it. Potentially, commercial district early makes sense. And then instead of spending our heat, we will continue to let our heat be chillin' like villain. I don't think farming's coming up soon, but that's a space event right there. And yeah, we're gonna look to use our heat as as heat bumps, as the world intended. And we're gonna pass. Wouldn't mind putting an ocean here. Ooh, big asteroid, very good. Space events good. Production cards good. And now finally we have a reason to play the Earth Office. And there's the sponsor. Play the Media Group, though. And then we big asteroid next turn. Well, we get the heat production this turn if we just do it. It's just that we don't have the money for the discount, and I want the discount. So let's just take another moment, get our income up, get our steel production up, and get some heat bumps going. Next turn, oh baby. We're going to start doing the thing. Lunar Beam, that's a really good one for us as well. So, we could get mining, IO mining, but that's not where we're going with this one. Well, it might be. We might end up getting it mid-game, but I'm not rushing it. We're going to get 12 heat back. Yeah, let's just do the big asteroid. And then we heat bump again. So now we have 8 heat income. And I could spend my heat to get more heat production, but that seems counter to it. I mean, net's more positive than negative at this point. Because the 4 heat we're going to spend, we're going to get back with a -2. Do we need it? I'd rather just save my heat. Can we actually play this for 1 heat? That's actually worthwhile for sure. And down in here is fine. Oh, wait, I was thinking about doing the mangrove there. Well, that would be late game anyway. Cool. Micromills is good. Nitrolific is probably good. Everything else is chilling like a villain. I want the rover. And I want Noctis City. And I want Lunar Beam. And Micro Mills. And boom, we're using our heat. Okay. Okay, heat is moving, and we can overdo the heat because we can then turn around and use the heat for other things. We have 4 oceans spoken for, the free one, the one spent, and then 2 more. So 5 oceans. I don't see... We can grab aquifer pumping as like a just in case, but we'd really rather it not come to that. Oh, I don't even have the science tags that I thought I would have. Do I want to get a greenery this turn? Like right now? Yeah, I guess I do. And we'll grab a titanium along the way. Double adjacency. Heat bump, and that's good. Some science, fine. Lava tube settlement may be good. Science again could be good. We'll play this science tag. We're not worried about IO. We really haven't played any of those tags. I would probably cycle it if I was given the choice. What happens if I play you? Does that get me close? That means I have 2 science tags and a wild tag. I'm close. Honestly, aquifer pumping was probably the right call this turn, but I didn't do it. So I'm gonna double down on the bad and get a card instead. Fine by me. So lichen and adapted lichen, that's gonna help our oxygen move. Everything else is fine. I mean, look, our heat's really high, which is good in a number of ways. This is like 5 income, which we'll get 3 times, and we can use our titanium to do it. Seems like a plan. Zeppelins could be good. We have a lot on the board for cities. It's time to start pumping the aquifers, though. And I would really like a science tag. Let's go ahead and go for the 2 card spot. Don't hate the event. AI Central is gonna be late, but it will enable everything else. I could spend my heat on it, but then do I really want to spend that on the quantum extractor as well? I mean, it does kind of launch us forward. Excuse me? Oh, I don't have enough for the quantum extractor. Ha! And another... Oh my god, that's wild. It's pretty wild. We're just gonna chill out. We didn't make what I wanted to have happen, but that's gonna have to be fine. These are not what I want. 2 card draw, please. Science is ready to go. Towing a comet is ready to go. This Soletta is only gonna get us 14 heat, which is not Pog City. Can't believe about all the Jovian points. The would-be Jovian points. Aquifer pumping. So now we have Lake Marineris in this. That's 3 more. We're close. We're certainly not there, but we are close. Nitrolithic is maybe not even really worth it. We're only going to net 2 plants from it, but I mean, you gotta go for some income of plants, right? You can't just try and standard project your way out of it every time. This is a space event that would get us money back on it, so that's pretty great. Ooh. Let's look. Viral enhancers. Well, I mean, that's a way of getting rid of some of these Jovians. It's just too expensive. Let's not even pretend that it's on the menu. Soletta is also just not even close to being on the menu. We do have a lot of money. So, like, that's fun. 2 heat bumps gets us an ocean. It's unfortunate where the oceans are that it really limits our placement. But there's a couple more oceans. Mangrove, looking at you. You'll be interesting. We only have 1 generation next turn, though, right? So, like, that's kind of a problem. Let's go for a card, because I'm worried. A wild tag. Can't say that I do. Let's buy up some greeneries. And go along the money path, because we're going to need it. Zeppelins is 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 money back. I did grab this card, but things did not take a turn for the better. We are now in a desperate attempt to get our oxygen up. This is going to help. Not to mention the heat is also not even there. The lake is interesting because you could get more adjacency for it. So heat bump is fine. Mangrove for here gives us some adjacencies with lots of plants. Mining expedition is grand. Then we're going to use that steel. I think... Is it better to spend way more? Like, I don't think so. I think we're going to spend as little as possible. And just get $4 back instead of $6 back and a plant. And here we go. Greenery. Greenery in the pocket. Followed by greenery in the pocket, followed by greenery in this pocket, followed by greenery, but I can't get enough plants with the greenery. Great. Great. And I'm 1 greenery away too. So, like, maybe it was worth spending extra to get that plant. Should have thought about that. We don't have had enough money though. Greenery for a card. It's the only way. Grass. Earth Catapult. Ooh, fun. We get more money playing this card than we do selling it. Wow. Wow. That's sad. Yeah, even with grass, I mean, it was only 1 more greenery. I think we've already played... Did we already play the... We played the mangrove. Okay, so there's a couple of cards out there that would have been cheap greeneries, like plantation and stuff. But even then, we needed a lot. Plantation would have worked, though, because we have viral enhancer, so it would have been a bonus plant. So it would have been both the greeneries for plantation. And then with all our money left, we may have been able to mount a heat bump. But I don't think so. I don't think it actually worked out. Let's just wrap this up with a city in space. I think we have rovers, so we make a little bit of money back. I don't have rad suits, even if I sell and use my heat. So I will instead do a search for life. 1 more card. Greenhouses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the enhancement, 6 plants. That may have been enough to get us really close. Either way, it's another failure. It's really hard, it turns out, to play a city strat on Prelude. It's just hard. Giving up that energy for money income feels okay, but you barely make back on your investment. You get a couple of points for it, and that energy doesn't become heat, and then you end up losing to heat bumps. So I don't know. I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I'll see you next one. Ciao for now. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. People are saying I end the videos too fast these days. Here's your warning. 5 second. 5, 4, 3, 2. It wasn't 5 seconds. I'm so sorry. See you next time. Ciao for now.